Hello. How's it going?
What's the scene?
Sorry?
What's the scene?
No, I've got a massive headache. What about you?
Just went for a meeting with that D. It was good. But I'm bummed about.
What do you think about it?
I don't have an idea then.
Nah, but we're going to talk to Cristiano tomorrow and normally comes up with one in 5 minutes.
So you can dick it up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's 12 o'clock. For sure, I can put it in the deck. I started doing the other deck and then I was doing research first and I came across information saying people hate tracked ads.
Yeah, people hate flat
That doesn't mean, serious, but let's talk to Cristiano about it. I know you like the idea, but I just don't think.
I don't think, not personal about the idea, but I'm thinking that's the whole point of it. You know
I know.
what I mean?
Let's Cristiano might be like that is brilliant.
No, but it's all about convincing. I'm just,
No, but for me it's
okay.
you should not talk about it. It's fucking it's like if Coca-Cola was like, yeah, we've tracked all this information about you. And guess look at this drink that we've come out with. You know what I mean?
Personalized it for that.
Yeah, but you've personalized it by stalking them
But
and taking all the following them from site to site.
But that's the thing about personalization, isn't it?
Yeah, I get the people-based marketing thing. I get giving relevant, convenient ads at the right time. Maybe you're right. Maybe you've got a
It
point.
requires that level of understanding.
Yeah, but I think it's on the corporate side, yes, but I'm telling them no.
Okay.
Let's see what Cristiano says. I'm gonna finish some stuff up and I'm out.
Okay.
I've got a headache. Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry you guys had to hear that. Do you guys hear that all right? Can you guys hear? I'm at work, I'm doing some advertising stuff. Is that? Hey. Say hello if you can hear. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Yeah, it's shown that it's you can hear, can you hear? Can you hear me? Very worried that you cannot again. Oh, you can. Yeah, sweet, good. Yeah, sorry guys had to hear that. It was it's fucking advertising questions. I'm still kind of just coming out of work hours, still a bit crazy. I am short. I am up $120. Some of it's realized from an earlier trade. I'm up about $80 on LEDS. Let me talk you through it. LEDS. 1 sec. I'll bring it up on the shizzle. Here we go. LEDS. You check out the daily. Oh, this is 5 years. Every time it comes up, I mean, it's trading like 7 mil volume there. Every time it comes up, it comes down, comes up, it comes down, comes up, it comes down, comes up, it comes down. Then it come up and down, cut up and down, up and down. I know it's a couple of million float, but still, like it needs to trade like 15 million to go from like the 2s to the 3s or 4s. And if it trades anything less than that, it's just not going to pop at all. So the theory is that this stock, although it's up like 40-50%, it's like not even looking at support and resistance. It isn't a wall of actual. Well, it's in the 265s. There's like a wall of resistance. These bottoms around there. It's a lot for it to get there, like 260s, 270s. There's a whole all this solid wall of no, sorry, it's in the 290s. So, but I mean, wherever you look at it, it's just got resistance everywhere, like all along here. It's probably not going to get through anything, but I'm not even looking at it. I'm all looking at the fact that the stock pops up and fails over and over and over, and then the news is like a repurchase agreement. So it's I don't even know properly what it means, but it's not very important. And I know you can say that it's slang, like, oh, you don't know what it means, but it's just trust as I've seen it before, and it's not important. And then if I just go on finance Yahoo.finance.com. Sorry, you guys can't see this part. I'm just getting to switch me. Well, I can probably switch the browser one second. Let's go on Yahoo. We'll switch this over. Let's just share a Chrome tab. Weird. We are going to share another tab. So you can see how the site is not. Finance.yahoo. Fuck, are you guys going? Everyone is out the door at 5:55, 996. Oh shit. Oh no, yeah, yes. So what are we looking at here? I'm getting distracted because I'm so tired. LEDS, let's just have a look at its finances. I mean, it looks like a shit company, but let's just make sure the news that it's not making much money and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, I typed it wrong. But I've known this company for years and I've shorted them for years. So a quick look. I think it's a 2 mil foot, right? We've got market cap 7 mil, so yeah, it's probably typically a bit about 2. The company has revenue year on year, but it never actually ends up making money. I mean, it's doing better. Like it lost 20 million in 2016, but now it's only like losing 3 or 4 million, but still quite consistently losing money. Reported a loss 10 days ago. And since then, there's news since that it did that repurchase agreement, but it's not on Yahoo, but it's on Stocks to Trade. Yeah, I mean, you've got financials here as well, but it's going to tell you the same thing. Oh, well, you've actually got it in detail properly. So yeah, so I mean, the company, it looks like it turns a profit, but it has this is like a print of its 10Q, but it obviously has other expenses, but this just sums it up much easier. Where in contrast, what I think would be interesting to look in summary is the other stock running, GNPX is fucking on fire today. GNPX is a biotech that's just had lung cancer news. I'd be interested to see what's going on with GNPX. I mean, GNPX is up 200+%. Just the contrast, if you look at GNPX, its market cap 6 mil, so it's probably got an even lower float. I think it's traded about 3 or 4 million already. FDA fast track designation for gene therapy that targets lung cancer. More interested in seeing its revenue, and it has no revenue at all. It just loses money in R&D because it's a biotech company and it's losing more and more. So these aren't really good signs. What's this? It announced at 1.26 million. Yeah, it did a direct offering. So it's constantly like ripping shareholders off to make money. These direct offerings are saying it's selling stocks, and I saw it at 4245B saying that it was like busy selling stocks. But the thing is, though, like I think that this company might have more dilution, but it's so volatile and it's such a low flow that it'll probably go anywhere. I mean, look at the opening line. Lung cancer is the world's leading cause of cancer deaths. I mean, if that doesn't get your attention, cancer and lung cancer is so hot. So anything that potentially could fast track some therapy, and gene therapy is pretty hot. You always hear on the news cloning sheep and stuff. Clinical stage gene therapy companies utilizing a non-viral proprietary platform designed to deliver tumor suppressor genes to cancer cells. Today announced that the US Food and Drug FDA has granted fast track designate. Yeah, so I mean, it sounds like they're taking it seriously and they want to push it through. I don't know if that means it's still got to go through like FDA 1, 2, and 3 approvals. I'm not an expert, but it's like promising and people are taking it seriously. So it's obviously going to run up. Yeah, and then there's just some other facts about it. I mean, that's kind of the gist of it. And we'll look more at kind of the stocks and the actual trading now. I'll just flip back across the stocks to trade. But I mean, that's pretty impressive. I'll tell you about me trade on LEDS first. Basically, Yeah, I was telling you that this always fails. There's no volume. It's a company that loses money. The news isn't very good. And then it's like it had this double top in the 320s. I like saw it really down in the 275s ish. And I took a little position, added a little in 280s. And now, like, and I sold some because it looked like it was going to pop up. But I mean, overall, my average is I'm up 117 bucks. I'm just trading small. There's nothing good on. I mean, I'm short. No, my entry is 274. It's at 264 because I've been in and out. But I mean, I've got shorts to take it right the way up for a triple top in the 310s. But the volume's so weak. GNPX is running so hard. Yeah, like it's falling. I've got to cover at 246. Got to cover at 246 for just the 400 shares. So if that comes through, drops another 20 cents. It's about 7% on 800 bucks. Yeah, I'll probably make $200 today, but probably spent about 30 or so on borrows as well. So might make 170 bucks, but I'm up. If I'm up 2,500, I'm at 600 and 2,500. So I'll be up a little over $2,000 on the month with 2 red days. It's pretty impressive. GNPX though, the thing with GNPX is it's super interesting because on the daily it looks like trash. Like this is typically a 6 million, 7 million market cap market. It probably trades about 3 million on the floor today. So it rotates its floor every time it pushes, right? But it's done some dilution, so maybe its floor it's like 2 or 3 million, but still, every time it pushes with volume, it rotates its floor. But ultimately, it's a shitty company, so like it spiked and failed, yeah. It's gapped up and spiked, yeah, and had 2 red days and came all the way back down to the senses. But it's never like, although it traded 10 million, yeah, it's market. So if it trades 5 million pre-market, you'd expect it's going to trade roughly 9 times that during the day, just basically based on averages. So it's going to trade about 25, 30 million, which is the most it's ever traded ever. So 30 million on the back of some pretty hot news in a hot sector. And you can see it ran back, 2 years ago from 4s to the 18s. It's capable of going 300, 400, 500, 60%. This is not the type of stock that you're going to take. It's not the type of stock that you're going to short front side. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of people not really doing due diligence. You're gonna have some short thinking if it's up too much, it's going to crack. It's a bad company. Then they get squeezed to the 80s to the 1s, and then you have shorts coming in here thinking this is a double top. They'll get squeezed from the 1s to the 2s. Like this could easily go to 2, 3, 4 with this kind of news. But equally, it's like I don't feel comfortable taking it long because it's up like triple already, and it's ultimately a company that loses money. I don't feel comfortable knowing LEDS is coming down, so that looks like it's going to fail. I'll bank the $200 on that. But GNPX it's ripped up. It's holding quite well. I don't want to really go long because it could just wash the fuck out, and I can't really get a good average on it. The only way I could really see myself playing GNPX is if it like washed, came back up a bit, double bottom kind of thing, and then it slowly made its way to higher day, which is in line with this high day, and then you can buy that break maybe in the 123s if it consolidates a bit first. You've got all this consolidation here. If you can get through the 122s, 123s, then you can buy it like 124. It's got so much volume, such a low float, such good news that you've got like 5 cents risk, but it could go to 130s, 140s, 150s, 180s, 220, 230, 240. So you're risking 5 to 10 cents. And it doesn't matter if you take this trade 50 times, you might lose 5 or 10 cents, like 20, 30 times. But the times that it does rip to the 140s, 50s, 60s, 70s, your risk reward's like way better. Other stocks on the scans. I mean, I'm just curious to see what the SPY is doing today as well. Let's have a quick look. SPY. Overall markets are ripping. Don't know what Donald Trump's doing, but it's working. Technology is just, Dubai is booming as well. So the overall global economy seems to be like strong. Do you know what I mean? Guys, let's tell your friends, guys. Let's get 50 plus people in here. If I'm doing these live streams, I want to hit the 50s numbers. Let's tell your friends, get them in. We're on 4. Ultimately, if I keep on doing this, I want to have at least 100 people in this room. It's free of charge, you know what I mean? Guys, let's just check one more Overall market is ripping up. It's been about it's been forever. Like, it was back here when we had the correction in 2018. So it's been, it's been a couple of years since we've even had a correction. I don't think we're going to get a correction this year. I was chatting to Tim Bourne about it on the podcast. But I mean, other stocks to kind of look at, LEDS, I'll revisit at market open. I don't even care about it. Obviously, GNPX is ripping. There's nothing from previous days. I've already done my research on previous days. CSS is a typical. It's an acquisition. Acquisitions don't move, so it looks like a great short, but then when you read it's an acquisition, you know not to look at it. Well, it was a risky one. NBox is it's the type of stock that can run multiple days. Like, you see this for sure. So I mean, it's got the gap down. It was a real NBox. I know the name of this. I'm sure I've saw it. No, it ran 3 days here, which is kind of scary. It ran 3 days here on 5 million volume. So now it's like, it's obviously, it's a multi-week breakout from the 560s. And it's had this huge gap up, and it's run multiple days before, and it's traded 4 million pre, which means it's trading really heavy volume. So I haven't checked the news, but so this is just, I mean, it looks like it's blue, it's low light, but I mean, the volume's high. It's ran multiple days before, so like I'm like too scared to like short it without really checking the news. Let's have a quick look at NVAX to check the news, just see what type of company it is, what its financials are, what the news is. Money, a lot of money. What's it up on? Rises on it got fast track for influenza, so it's another biotech. So this is the same as the other drug. Biotech sector is obviously hot. Like, I'll just see if I can get shares. I'd purely take this. Oh, I'm up nearly 200. Let's just check LEDS. It's obviously fallen. I'll take questions in a minute, guys. It's just showing that I'm up quite a lot. Oh god, yeah. My cover is 246. Let's just see if I get it. Normally the half dollar is a bit of a bounce number. Yeah, it might bounce off the 250s. I should have just took 250, but it's fucking greedy. I'm a greedy pig. Up 173 bucks, 100 unrealized. Only wanting 4 cents more. I like to like stick to me plan and stick to what I put in, but I don't like to see the half dollar. Oh, there's 49. Oh, there's 50 on the ask. So I like to stick to my plan and wait. Although the track up, I don't give a fuck. I'll just wait. I'm sticking to my plan. Oh, there's 48. See, you can't panic too much on these. You've got to stick to your plan. Is it going to come through? Just a couple away. 48's coming through. Bit on the bid there. So what numbers were at on the stream? Oh god, it's dropping. No one gives a fuck. I'm gonna have to quit doing this. No one wants to watch us make money. It's sad. LEDS, there's the 46s. I should be out in a second. God knows how low it'll go. I should get out. Like, I mean, I am the next one. There's still my 46. Should be getting covered any second. Guys, ask questions and I'll answer them. Bid's going to 247. Not out yet. Let's just see what happens. Oh, Vive. I fucking love that one. But we're talking about NVAX. I'm quite curious about NVAX, to be honest. Because I'll just check if you check Yahoo on it, like, yeah, it got fast tracked. The other stock that's running today got fast tracked. Is it worth the double top short from 10? I mean, the news is ultimately good. So you're shorting a stock with good news and high volume. I'm just not doing it. I think it breaks too many rules, and the run and the consolidation, it's just too strong. NBox, it just cannot be a short for me. There's too many bullish indicators. There's some bearish, there's some bullish. The earnings is bad as bearish, but yeah, I'll just stick to my LEDS, which is now reclaiming 250. But I'm expecting, as the bid's hitting 250 a little bit, it looks, I should I should there's 248. I should get me 246 there, not far away. Yeah, guys, fire some questions. It's a quiet day. I'm literally I'm hanging around for the first 5 minutes of the open, then I am bouncing. VIVE is on the scans. I know this is a typical trash company. Look at that reverse split there, and then it gapped up and failed. And it's probably going to gap 1.9 million. It's quite interesting. What's the news? Right, so let's have a quick. I'm very curious about Vive because Vive's a potential short. We can all take it together. It would be fun. Oof, look at Vive. Now I want to get out of LED. No, I'm going to get out of LEDS quickly and jump in Vive. So LEDS, what's the price for it? 248. I'll give you 249. Let's get us out because I want to look at Vive. I've covered 3 shares. How are you? Vive, can I borrow? VIVE. Yes. Don't give us a stupid price on the borrows. Let us get rid of these LEDS shorts. That's not a bad price. VIVE currently getting short at 137. This is live trading. I'm short Vive. Oops, put 400 in. Did I get it? Fuck, it's fallen. 135. Fuck. Yes, got 136. So I'm in Vive. And I'm still in LEDS. Get me out of that stock, man. Okay, so Vive I'm going to need to concentrate on, but it looks like the perfect double top in a stock that normally falls. Volume's high, float's low, but we'll see what happens. So I need to figure out even research into it, but I just wanted to start in position. Pop up, it might squeeze, I might need to get back out. But I really want to get out of, yeah, it's popping back up. Oof, looks strong. I might have to get back out. I haven't done enough research on this. That's coming down. Guys, what the fuck? LEDS, get us out. Am I not out? Oh, I've got no order, man. 337 LEDS. Get me out of this stock, man. What is it? 246? I'll hit the fucking. We'll hit the ask. Call that out of that. Vive. Bought more shares. Right now, I can fully concentrate on Vive. LEDS is over. This is stressful to do live. Okay. I've still got 10 more. It's okay though. Right, I'm out. I'm fully out of LEDS. Now I can focus on Vive. Right, what the fuck is going on? Because this is a low float, so it could be dangerous. I've got 1,400 shares available. That's pretty good. I don't mind going down on this early on. Let's just see what it's like on a 6-month chart. It goes from 4 to this can really run, but that's on 16 million. It's traded too. Like this is. Need to do some research here. I might need to lower me. If this breaks higher D, I'm going to lower me position. It's too risky. This has still got some strength, and I need to check the news and check what's going on. So far, that bit of it, that quite deep red candle goes above the 240s. I'm getting out, and I'll just reassess the whole situation. So I'm going to get to the 400 order ready for VIVE to get out. I just didn't want to miss that drop, so I could build into a short if it was there. But right now, I'm in from 135. I'm down $6. I'm in like a fifth of the size that I want to be in, but I just need to really figure out what's going on. I know it's bad stuff, but I just didn't want to miss. You guys are all chatting. Come on, get it above 40, get it above 50, guys. Vive, VIVE. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? I've searched Visa. Get us out. Vive. Let us remember this. It's lost more this year than it's ever lost before. It lost 50 mil. 7 days ago, it had news. I don't see more news since then. 21 days ago, no, don't see any news. It's peculiar. News on stocks to trade. Let's see this. The news doesn't look that great, but it's such a low float. It's scary. I'm just letting the news load up, guys. ViV initiates enrollment in its short-term feasibility study. That sounds like bullshit. 3-arm, 3-month study will compare ViV's. Yeah, it's bullshit. Okay, there's no real news here. The company's not very good, but it's a low float. Might pop up, but I'm not going to take my shares off. I'll let it rip because I think I'll be able to average up into this, and I don't think it's going to run based on this news. I think they'll pop it and then it'll just fall flat. Yeah, especially at 6.15. I'm going to put an ad in. How much am I have to pay for these borrows? I'm just curious. Not a lot, I know that. It's $26 for the borrows, not bad at all. Hopefully, I'm going to put a little 300 out at 142. I'll have a short ad, and I'll have another ad at like 146. But to be honest, even if this breaks higher dates, such a terrible chart that I want to have more. I'm open to short more on it still. So I'm only in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'll have another 300 if it goes above. Sounds fine. I just want to get a full position because I think they'll hit higher day and reject. I'll go 147 with this next 300. And then I've got 300 to play with. No, I've got 400 to play with at the open. So this could be the savior, guys. We'll see how many of you all are logged in. Just the 32. ViV, it's in the gap, Mayfield. Guys, I don't think ViV in November 6th. Guys, ViV is he made money last year. He's made a couple of thousand so far this year. He was asking if I made money. He made money last year. He's made a couple of thousand so far this year. Yeah, guys, I'm up over $2,000 this year, and then last year was profitable as well. So I'm making money. I'm just gonna run and get my charger, guys. I'll be back just 2 seconds off. It's popping. I don't want it to squeeze without it. That's the only thing. I'm down $18, but it's fine. But I'd rather. I don't want to say anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my charger. There's the plugs here in this room. I don't think there's even plugs here. Jesus Christ. Let's see what I wanted to go up before it goes down, but you see this like this rip from the 1s to the 150s. You can do that pre-market. It's a bit scary. I don't want it to rip too much, but I also don't want to miss the trade. But it's 9.17. Yeah, it's holding, but tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 142 out and be safe. I'm going to short 147 because I think this could, and then we'll wait to see what happens at the market open, and I'll short like 157, 154 because I just want to be careful with me. I want to be careful with my position. I don't want to get my face ripped off yet because it's very low float, higher volume. I just need to solve the plug situation. There is no plugs. Oh wait, I do place for plugs. Looks like plugs. This is the type of stock that I don't want to be front side on. I want to be more backside. I want to be playing into a winner as it fails. But it's kind of holding this upward trend so far, and I don't want to get my face ripped off, so I'm not going to. Viva's don't buy NBACs. I wouldn't go long or short, and you should get out, man. This could be SMA. I love it when people give us advice. Hey guys, like I'm a profitable trader. I was profitable last year. I'm profitable this year. I'm having a killer month this month. Guys, like I appreciate the advice, but like don't tell us what to do because my strategy works. Do you know what I mean? And if it doesn't work today, and if I do take a loss today, like that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll take a loss, but overall my strategy is profitable. Feed looks weak to me. It looks like it's breaking down unless it's a trick and it's going to shoot up all of a sudden. But the problem is I'm only in how much? 400 chess. I'm playing it a bit safe. I'm really playing it safe, guys. Because I'm going to average into a winner. But I'm just going to find another room so I can get my charger. Like, yeah, ViV, I'm going to average into a winner, or I'm going to, or I'll miss out on it because it's high volume, low flow. It's too scary for me. Too scary to be serious. This is cool. There's no one, barely no one here. But you guys might be right. Vive could be strong. Got this double top at 145 though. This 147 area. Let's see. Let's see. I'll get out with a short Vive. I'm just gonna clear some tabs. So this is one of the more risky ones, so I want to be able to concentrate. But I'm short Vive, but I'm short only. The plan is if this spikes up to the 147s, even the 152s, I'll most likely just cut it. If it keeps on ramping through, I'll cut it, and the average will be 143.7 cents, and I lose like say $1,000, 7 cents, seven. It's like nothing. I lose like 4% or something. But if it spikes and fails, then I'll get a really good average, and it'll fail. And then if it washes, then I'll give it 5 minutes because it's low float and it could easily like trick people. I'll not be in a rush to like short the bounce because a lot of these will bottom, wash, and then rip. Keen to like add, but I know, dude, I'm short Vive right now. Eric, Vive looks like a good short. Yeah, dude, but you better play it safe because it's a risky one. This could be yeah, dude, I get it. Like I get it, and this is why I'm playing it safe with a good risk reward. I'm not like going full size pre because it's low float, high volume. Equity yield, we'll see. NVAX I shorted and took a little bit, and then it's since higher. 3 mil float, yep. I mean, it's high volume as well. This is why you've got to be careful and only have the best risk reward. What up, brother? How long we've got? 8 minutes. I wanted to spike though. I'd love to see it spike. That if it spikes, that means I got more chance of making money. May gap fill for Vive. Let's have a look. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Yeah, it might gap fill, but it probably won't. I mean, this chart is one of the worst of the worst, guys. If you go back 3 years, yeah, it's one of the worst of the worst. I mean, back in the day when I was more aggressive, I'd probably be shorting. I'd be shorting right now. I'd be building into a position. I'd be shorting more, yeah. But in the safer days, this could be a red day, but in the safer days, I'm not fucking around. I don't need to take this trade. Deep resistance for dude. Fuck all, man. The resistance for me is pretty much the 150s. I don't mind if it pops. Yeah, like I'm in such a small position. I'm not really going to be in a big position. I don't mind if it pops. Do you know what I mean? This scares us. This scares us because it shows that it can run fast, and I don't want it pushing. Then I'm going to halt all of a sudden. But it's pretty liquid now, so it wasn't liquid at first when it made this move. So I think it's okay. I'm just preparing like for all of the worst situations. Do you know what I mean? And this is something you see a lot. You see this 38,000 at 136. You see the bid trying to prop it. So like when everyone sells at the start, they try and prop it, then all the shorts get scared and cover, and it rips it up. There's a lot of different situations here. But as I say, I'm not full size. I'm not under. I think I'm up on the position. No, I'm down $2 on the position, and I'm 400 shares of 1,400 total. So that's 400. And I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm very comfortable with position size just because it is high volume, low float. And I've worried that the stocks to trader will lag a little bit in the first couple of seconds because sometimes it does on a live stream at the same time. So I'm like taking a few different measures. But I talk quietly because there's people at work. 6 minutes to go, and then I'm bouncing. Getting out of here. Check your audio not okay. 5:51. It was ages ago. You guys can hear okay, right?
Yes, no, maybe. I hope so. Can you guys hear? Oh, it's at 140. Makes it a bit, oh, 141. Yeah, this could be a little bit tricky. This is what I was a bit worried about. 1 sec, I'm not showing you guys the screen. This is what I was a little bit worried about. That might be a bit early in the move. But this is why I'm so late. This is why I don't really have much money in it. So if it rips through the pre-market highs, then shorts for sure will get squeezed. But down 30 bucks now, down 30 bucks, not a lot. I mean, ideally, I'd like to get full size on this. If I get full size on this, then it washes. It's fucking fabulous. Who's that? Yeah, it's peaking, showing strength, but again, expected to. Low float, high volume, expected. But ideally, like it will push up to the 150s and then it'll slam. I don't want it to see break the 150s before though. That would be quite scary. But I wouldn't mind. Like I've got shorts. I want to get cut. I want shorts cut. I want it to hit 147 in the market open. So I get me short. I want to. Yes. What? All right. Cool, guys. What copy you can hear? Cool. What a face. I swear, this live stream's like a little bit behind us on this. It's looking like it should push. I don't really want to. I've got like 400 I can short. It's held back, I think. I don't think I'll do that. Steve, I can shove 300 in the market if it looks like it's going to spike and fail, but if it even looks like it's just going to wash out the open. It's not looking fucking. I don't know. 3 minutes. It's good news that it's not ripping through though. It's kind of weird. It's playing exactly like I'd want it to because I don't want it to like wash out and drown. So I'm like, I'm not going to get a good. I'm only in the 5th size. I need it to spike, but I don't want it to rip through pre-market because that's just scary. So this is a pretty okay situation. We'll just see. About 3 minutes to go. Dum 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 dum. 144s are starting to get hit. 44s, could go through pre. That would be a bit scary, but it's okay. 5s, 3s, 5s. Yeah, this could rip, and I could have me pants in my hands. Should I be playing this a bit safer? No, I don't think I can play it much safer than I am. I'm not changing my plan. I don't like ripping it up the fuck as though. Nope. What the fuck is going on? Slammed it there. I wish I got 145 as a short. This is why you've got contrast price action. It's like, oh, it's going through, and then it fucking washes. This is a bad sign, this red candle at the open. This is a bad sign for us. That wash there is a very bad sign for us. I'm going to add a little short in because I think that was a really bad rejection. If I can get it, I think I got it, yeah. That big slam there, like looks like shorts are ready to pounce on it. So, but so I added a little bit more. But I've got ads up to 147 and a bit higher. I think if I lose this trade, I'm probably gonna be flat on the day. So it'll not be a green day, it'll not be a red day. I'll be pretty much flat on the day. So I'm up by like 160 bucks from LEDS and a little short on NVAX or something. All right, market's opening in a minute, guys. Let's see what's going on. I'm down $7 on this position so far. It's okay. No matter what happens, if it washes, if it rips, it's such a low float, high volume. I'm not taking any chances immediately. I'm just going to let the first 5 minutes play out. I'll not be rushing in on this one, but I'd like to see It wash our quick spike and fail. 18 seconds, guys. A little bit scared. But that's why trading's fun. But if you're petrified and you can't look at the screen, there's something wrong. But if you're eagerly anticipating, then it's not bad. But that wash and the fact that it couldn't bounce up, it should have ripped through highs there. And I think they tried to do it, but they couldn't. Rock and roll. There's the market open. See where we go. Yeah, it's open in week so far, I think. Down $20. I'll not do anything just yet. Oof, look at the volume, 320,000. That is a lot. I'm all over the place on it at the minute. I'll put, like, I always like to take some of the wash out. If I can get like 124, I'll just cover a little bit. It's like 10 cents on it, just 300 shares. But this very early days, could go anywhere. 400,000 is a lot of volume. This could do something crazy. But yeah, looking a bit scary, but nothing happening yet. It's the first minutes figuring out what it wants to do. Pretty volatile though. That's how we like them. That's how we like them. I'm not, like, as I say, I could be adding into a short in the 145s, but I'm sticking to the plan. It's too volatile, too scary. Got 40 of you guys watching. Nice. I'm up a little bit. Again, not adding into any short. Too dangerous, too scary. Got to cover at 124 if it gets down there. And that's only a small one. I'll put another. Yeah, me profit and loss is all over. Put another. See if I can get the rest at 118 if you get like a flood flush, but it's still figuring out what it wants to do, right? Yeah. It's not looking strong, but anything can happen. You can get a double bottom on this candle here. See if it falls through 133, it's going to look a bit dodgy, but it's got strength. It could go up. Anything can happen still. A little bit scary. That's 500,000 on 200,000 float is scary. It's a lot of volume for such a low float. Prepared for anything. Don't really have a big position. I wanted a short more, to be honest. But then it's safe. It could rip up, yeah. And I'm prepared. I'm prepared with shorts to add in if it rips. That's the whole point. I'm not chasing it down. I'm not lowering the average. I'm not getting a bad position. I'm down like $14 right now, $10 right now. This could be a push. We'll see. But the point is, I feel comfortable. Down $20. Is it pushing? Nope. Down $7. Oh, down $29. Let's see what you guys are seeing on the feed. It's trying. Let's see. I mean, maybe I'll get a fill. Maybe I've got a fill at. Yeah, you can take. Got a short at 147 if it can get there. So it might hit 147, reject, and just drop all the way down. It's trying to push. As I say, I've got that at 147. I've got that at 155 or something. Nearly getting filled on the 145 ads. Should be filled at 145. I've got that at 153 as well. That should be the double top rejection. If it gets through this, then I could be in trouble. But you're expecting it should top in the 148s and pull back hard, and that's the end of it. If it's not, I have to figure out what I'm going to do. But that's the theory of the trade. It should reject, yeah. But I'll give it it's such a bad stock that I'll give it a bit of wiggle room. But that was the perfect ad, I think. You see it's falling back down now. Hopefully that's going to be the wash. Showing some strength. Low float, bit scary. If it rocks through, it rocks through. 150s. Is it going to catapult? Oh, it's catapulted. Let's see what happens here. I've got 400 left. Take a quick short for the last 400. And yeah, I'm pretty much all in. If it doesn't crash now, I'm out. If it doesn't fully fall back, yeah, I'm out. So it broke through. Let's see what it does. Because sometimes they'll trick you and then they'll all sell off. Let's see what this one does. Cancel these. See, it's kind of pushing down, but we don't know. We have to see how much it'll drop or if it'll hold. Will this hold the break up now or will it not? We anticipated this push. We anticipated we had the short at 153. The only thing is will it hold or will it just try and go both ways? Obviously, I want it to fail now. This is the last part of the plan where I thought doing all right. I'm 50 bucks down, but I'm all in. I'm full size now. Oh, I'm green on it. Yeah, it's working out perfectly. This trade is working out like a dream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's just 200 covered straight away. Try and get another 200 off at 131. Just because I'll add into the bounce. Oh, it's hitting 130. I'm going to get another off at 131 by the look of it. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, there's 130. Perfect. Let's see if I can get another 200 off at 126. Absolute dream come true. Textbook, 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 textbook. How penny stocks work. Let's see if I can get a bit off at 126. Come on. I'm up 345 bucks right now. Dream short. I'm looking for ads at the breakout level, so I'll add a kind of 130. What am I looking at? 137. I'll add into that bounce. I'll be shorting back in at 140, 142. Yeah, but this is a brilliant day for me, guys. Let's see how many people are watching. Only 37. What a shame. Be on the internet though. We'll have a cover at 121 as well. This is going, mate, this trade worked out perfectly. 121. Oh, I'm going to start covering slightly higher amounts because I think the move's going to be exhausted soon. 121, 126. We'll cover 300. I'm just trying to get my position size right. And I'm trying to not get charged for commissions. Up 320 bucks. Up 300 bucks. I don't mind the bounce. Yeah, I'll shorten to the bounce. 144s. So what's my position size? I'm in 900 at 1400. I've got ads up there. I've got ads up there here. I don't even think this will bounce. I think this is so done. Yeah, that's so done. So I'm just getting out of the position now. Like, I mean, it's only 30% up on the day. So I'll be getting out of the position about 121. I think the covers are like, yeah, I mean, the final covers are like 121. What the fuck? That's going to be 126. Yeah, so that's 700. And I've got how much? 1,000. I'm only 900 in. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Go on, I'll be cheeky and I'll try and get the last 200 off at 119. I'll never get it like, but that's dead a dream. Dead a dream. Not celebrating yet. You never know. Let's check me WhatsApps and getting WhatsApps from people. I think we've had enough stress for the day, no? Open to questions, guys. I think we've had enough stress for the day. Questions. But I'm not in a rush to go mental in this. Yeah, it's down to 128, 127, 126, there's 125, nearly fully out. Check it out. I was cheeky with the 119. But it's so typical, guys. Like with stocks this bad, you don't like people play the higher day rule where they're like off a breaks high day amount. But like not if the long-term chart is like this. Because often what they'll do, stop people know that like these stocks are manipulated and they'll push it just above high day to get the covers and then they'll slam it all short. I've seen this before. But let's see what I've got. Up 360, I'm up 350 bucks. I don't think I'm only in 600 left. And I'm getting it out. popping back up. That's fine. I've got ads. I can add to the position. I've got shorts at 137 if it gets up. I can't find VWAP on my computer. What's me? The covers are 121 now. So I need a big flush. One more big flush and I'm fully out. 28s, it's done. 27s, 25s. But the other thing to mention is like 90% of traders lose. So you've got to do the opposite to everyone else. So like 90% of traders are long. So when all these longs are buying, I'm shorting. Now that all these longs are trapped in the selling, I'm covering, buying. So if 90% of traders lose, 95% of traders lose, you've got to do the opposite to everyone else, which means when they're buying, I'm selling, and when they're selling, I'm buying. You know what I mean? Looked scary. It looked scary. It would be scary if I hadn't seen the same chart pattern 100 times. But looks scary, but obviously you learn over time that it's not scary. Hopefully I'll take 400 when this crashes. Or it might pop up and I'll reshort and then I'll cover further down. Or you might get some insane squeeze because it's such a low flow and it's so dangerous that this could squeeze. I'm not saying it can't squeeze, it could be scary. But for the fact that I'm only in I'm in about $1,000, even if it does squeeze, it doesn't really matter. But you notice I'm not, next leg. Let's get 121 and I'm out. And I'll not be back in. 26s, 25s, 27s. Yeah, I think if it gets to 121, I'll have $400 day, $1,000 account. So I would have grown it 2.5 to 2.9. It's not ready to give up yet. Give it time. What else is running? Oh, GNPX. This was the one that we didn't know which way it was going to go. See what GNPX is doing. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, GNPX is that higher day break that I was talking about. Oh, so tempted. If GNPX consolidates at the 147s, or say it pops over 150 and holds, GNPX is a nice long. It'll squeeze the hell out of shorts. So GNPX is a long. I might take a very small size just out of interest, but I can't really do anything because I'm still in V. I don't want to play two stocks at once. GNPX is going to go. Just you've got to wait for the confirmation. Let it break the 150s, pull through, and come back down, and then wait. But GNPX, like I told you guys earlier on the stream, this is a potential long. I might take it just small size just to, GNPX is through 156. So now what you've got to do is make sure it holds 152, 150, because it might pull back and stuff. That's the only thing. So let's just see what it does here. We're on 2 minutes. Let's go on 1 minute. But it's happening a bit too fast for me. I wanted it to like say it. Oh, Viva's coming up a bit. I'd like to see it consolidate a bit now in the 150s, but it's just ripping. It's too strong. Shorts will be fucking squeezed to death, yeah. Viva, is it finally going to give up? I'm happy to take it. Like I say, I've got shorts for Viva as well. What's me shorts for Viva? 137 and 142. If it pops up anymore, I've got a short for it. 18,000. You can never look at this. The fucking buy and the ask is bullshit. Like, look, this 18,000, but it looks scary. But then look how fast it gets wiped. Not yet, but there's only 6,000, 5,000. Looks like it's going to fall through in a sec. GNPX, it's got to rest on these 150s. If you buy the 150, risking 145, it's a good long. It's a good long, but it's made a move from the 130s to the 150s. Now you say, it's dropped down. If it consolidates along here for a bit, then it's not the worst base to buy off. But you've got to see it hold this breakout line. It's got to hold higher day. Let's see how it holds. Yeah, it seems to be holding. Seems to be holding. I'd like a couple more minutes of consolidation. I wouldn't be desperate to jump into that because I'm a bit scared long, but it looks good. Looks like it's going to rip through in a couple of minutes. It's holding the breakout so far. It's showing signs of strength. There you go. It's nearly breaking through. The next candle should break through. Just give it 2 minutes. Make sure it doesn't all of a sudden pull back, all of a sudden shorts pull it. We've got the next candle in 20 seconds. If the next candle opens in the 156s, 57s, it'll just blow through. Oh, see, it's showing it's slight pullback, not full strength there. This is why you've got to give it a couple more minutes. So if this candle flushes, like it's a bit of a retracement, and it'll. But if this candle flushes and it builds back up, then that gives you more of a foundation to buy from. If you get another 5 minutes of consolidation, I think you've got a safe base to buy off the 148 for the run, but it needs to consolidate for a bit more. Vive, not really doing anything. CSS, I don't want to know about. NVAX looks like it's turned into a short after all that. NVAX was up loads, but it's a multi-day runner, so it was a dodgy one. Yeah. Oh, I was short around here, and then it actually did broke down, come up, and it's really collapsing. NVAX looks like it's toast. It's up loads. Vive may finally give us the drop that I want. Sometimes it's tempting to I've done this in the past where I've shorted here in the 130s, thing. I'll take a quick 4% when it drops, but then it doesn't drop, and then you get your position too low, and then if it spikes up, you panic cover. But I just let the move play out. But yeah, up $350. Just waiting for the last NVAX has failed. So I guess we'll just focus on GNPX and Vive. Not a bad day. Turned out all right. Haven't took any long. I'm interested to take a long. GNPX looks like it's making an ascendant triangle. All right. For fun, I'm going to take a few shares of GNPX. I'm going to take 200 long. Oh, wait there. Do I want to take them? Go on. I'll take 200 long at. Nah, fuck that. Hang on. It's not. It needs to consolidate more. I think this is going to run still. Let's see how bearish this panic is and how much bottom support there is. Nah, it looks a bit bearish. Jesus Christ. Yeah, normally the rule for me is it should consolidate for 10, 15 minutes and then break higher day. It's only consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm gambling a bit and being silly. Oh, Vive popping. Watch, it's squeezing a little bit up. It's a low float. I think I might have got a fill there. Yes, I got a fill at 139. Where it popped up there, I got that. Stocks don't go straight down. So I'm in a little bit more now. I'm in the 800 shares. And that's why I have these ads, because sometimes you will get this pop in this. And I literally got filled perfectly at 139 before it rejected. So that was the perfect, because you shouldn't be now it's pulling back. So you shouldn't be chasing at 133, 132. Wait for this little pop. Got literally top ticked it. And then you want to ideally it'll just reject now, and I'll get the covers. So I'm in 800 now, so I'm gonna have to adjust me. Watch, I'll go what's it? 132. I'll go 126. 400. Bonjour, Yuri. I'll go 126. It's for try and catch the first drop. Oh, what did I do? I nearly made a mistake with being on the wrong ticker. 126. There you go. Got 126 covering one. But a 126 and a 121 cover for 800 shares. I think Vive will make another leg down. It's a piece of shit. GNPX would have been a good buy on the 144, 145. Looks like it's going to make a higher day. Vive, it's looking like it might do something, but it's not doing anything yet. It's just propped by that 132 better. I can't see this squeezing. Not with this volume. I think it's a threat. It's a threat. What have I got left? Got 400. Gotta have, yeah, because I've got one more. Got another, there's no point having that. Let's see what happens. The only thing is, I'm trying to work out where my stop would be. Probably going to short it under the 148s, but I don't feel comfortable. I'd rather just take my profits. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to make the decision because it's going to wash hard now. Up 360. The average is 141. I'd probably take this off break even. So the average is 141. Yeah, I'm not going to put any more ads in. If this starts trending up, look like it's going to squeeze, I'll just take me profits. I can't be bothered. I'm not playing this big picture. I'll just leave. Looks like we're going to get one more wash. Guys, get it over 50. Come on. 42 on the live stream right now. I'm an hour in. GNPX. Yeah, this is a good long. I'm taking it. Fuck it. GNPX. Gimme. 150. All right, I'll try and get a fill at 153. Just 152. GNPX. Just for fun, just to see if I can make some money on it. I might miss it. If I miss it, I miss it. But this is enough consolidation now. I'll get filled at 152 if it comes in. And I'll have an ad in at like 144, 146, just in case it drops a bit, just so I can. So have I got filled? No, I'm not filled. GNPX 200. Trying to get filled. Got to fill at 152, right? Yeah, this looks like it's going to rip. A lot on the bid. But I still think it looks bullish. Yeah, it's going to rip. It's going to rip without us. Watch this. 59. It's a perfect ascending triangle. You've got the top here, and then you've got the higher lows. 160. It's going to blow in a sec. Watch this. There you go. Boom. Missed it. Tried for fun. Didn't get it. Cancel GNPX long. These, what the fuck is going on? Ugh, it's a bit scary. So you've got your bottom here, really you've got your top here. Got this like ascending triangle, which I don't really like. Bit bullish, but the chart shit. Kind of want to see it fall through this trend line. Looks like it's gonna, yeah, it is. There you go, it's failing it. Come on, 2 more people, guys. 2 more viewers, and we're through 50 viewers. And if we get through 50 viewers, it means I'll do this more often. 30s. This falls through the 30s, just means I've nailed this trade. 2 more viewers, guys. I care more about the viewers than I do the money or the trade. 128. I've got to cover at 126 just because like there's a lot of support there from the last fall. I just want to get some off so I can like add higher again. 28. Fucking 17,000 prop net. Fuck you, dude. 29s, 28s. Like there's someone propping it, that's why it keeps bouncing off. 11,000. But when it drops, it'll drop. 5,000 odd I just went through. 5,000 left at 128. If you're wondering how I can read this all so fast, it's just practice. Stared at this many times. It's going to go in a sec. Should go in a sec. 5,000 left at 128, unless it's a hidden seller, hidden buyer with hidden size. It's not meant to be, not yet. Not yet. Oof, 40,000 at 131 on the ask. That's decent. It's a good sign. We'll just want to leave on board now. How is the account? Up 370. So I should hit that magic target of 400. That's pretty cool. One more to 50 people watching, guys. Log on. One more to 50, guys. Come on. I want 40,000 at 131 should drive it down, like. But there's someone propping the bid, and then there's someone probably going to win. The more important thing is it broke that ascending triangle trend, which wasn't good. Oof, look at GNPX. Glad it got halted. I don't know what the fuck's happened there. That's not it must be a 5 or a 10% drops halted it. Jesus Christ. That's not good. What the fuck's going on there? take a little. Am I fucking through 50 people? Hey, 52. Hey guys, how's it going? Jeevan Stonson. Another really unexpectedly good day. Making $400. I've now grown my $600 account into nearly nearly 3,000, 2,900, and I got over 50 subscribers today, so that's cool. Just do a little Instagram update. Oh, it's showing me. Shit. Short VIVE as adding into the 145s, 150s, covering in the 125. So that's taking roughly 20-25 cents on a $1.40 stock. So I think I'm taking at least 15% there. I'm on the live stream right now, as you can see. And so far it's up $367. You'll see from the top right of the screen, 370 now. When I'm out of this, should it go to the 125s, which I'm expecting it will any second, I'll bank 400. Good day. As you can see, and so far it's up $367. You'll see from the top right of the screen, 370 now. When I'm out of this, should it go to the 125s, which I'm now. Oh, what day is it? It's Tuesday. I expect this is going to wash now. Like it tried to bounce, it failed. He has 130s getting hit by the bid. I'm only trading. I couldn't use leverage on Vive, so I'm only trading with what I have in the account. Traded. Let's just check me. Let's just answer this question, Aaron. How many shares? At the most, as in 1,400 shares. Which is a maximum position of like $2,400 or something. Most as in is 2,400, and I made 400 on 2,400. So I've made like 20% on the position, like 20% on the short. Still waiting, like doesn't know what it's doing here. Question is, do I take the money or do I hang on? I always regret taking the money because I always leave it on the table. Trying to get 126, waiting for the wash, not coming. It's due, like need to let it fall through the 130s again. If it pops through the 140s, I'm just going to leave it. I'm out. I don't care anymore. But I'd love to see the 120s. I think it deserves the 120s. I mean, what's it up? It deserves to be down. I mean, yeah, you can argue it bounced off the support in the daily at 126, but at least like hit lower day one more time. In past history, it's give everything back. Like you see on a gap to give everything back. And when I had this down day, give all of this back. So like I expect it should give it all back. It should go down to the 105s, 106s, 107s, but I don't really want to like sit here and wait for it. And I don't want to give profits back as well, even though it's highly likely that I'm going to be right. Did you short at the? Yeah, Josh, I did. I was playing with a $600 account. I only started the $600 account. I had a good year. I had a decent year last year. I was profitable last year. So I started with a $600 account this year, and I've grown it to so far 2,900. So I've grew it 500% in just 20 days. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I started shorting with $600. GNPX got halted. I don't know why. Tesla keeps going. I'll have a look in a sec. Just see what happens with Vive because it's popping up again. I don't expect it to pop, but we'll see. This looks like mass selling. Wow. Let's hope we get the 126s so I can leave. $131s. These, come on. It's 40,000 there. Jesus Christ. 40,000 on the yeah, but it looks like it might be going through. 35,000 on the bid. Someone's propping it up to try and squeeze it. Cunts. But it's 4,000 chunks are getting took off at a time. Once this goes, I think it should be done. Yeah, 28,000 left on 130. Keep on getting these bigger bids, propping it up. Back to 50 subs. I'm still waiting. 130 is prop. They're trying to squeeze it up. You see that big bid at 33,000 at 130. But eventually it will go because this stock's bullshit. Like, I don't think there's enough interest in it. I don't think. But you never know. It can squeeze at any time. Anything can happen. So if I got like I'm 300 and I'm 280 bucks realized on this. I'm 100 unrealized. But there's a big payoff if this drops. I don't want to miss it. But I'm not willing to go red on me position for it. There should be a drop any second. Let's wait and see. Oh my god. How we? This is trading, guys. It's boring as fuck. You just sit and wait for stuff to happen. Let's have a look at GNPX. It's doing all right. It halted down and then bounced off support and then came back up. I wouldn't be surprised if this squeezed all the way through again. I still think it's a good buy me. Look, it's going to squeeze up and through. You'll have shorts jumping on this. It's not a good short. This could squeeze. I'm very scared of that. Yeah, he has the crash. I'm covered at 126 most of it, and I'm covered the rest 121. So let's pray the trading gods. Let's pray the trading gods give us me 126 at least. Yes, big bids, big bids to 28. Come on, big bids. Oh, back to 29. God, there's only 900 left on 128. Come on, I'm a couple of cents away. What am I? Oh, I'm up 380, 384. Nearly at the magic. The magical number for me is 400. The magical number is 500. It's also $500 a day. But I'll take a $400 a day. There's the 26s. That's a cover. I'm not getting noises for the covers, which is weird. 50,000 at 125. Don't mind. So I'm up. Yeah, I got that right. Yeah. So I've got one last cover at 121, and that'll probably give me shares back. I'm up 4 or 5. 123. Come on, hit it. Give us the magical 121. So close. 123 is getting hammered. So close. So close. So close yet so far. 121, and then I'm closing this shit down and leaving. So basically, guys, I'll tell you when I'm out. I'm so close to being out. It's hammering. This is the support from previous. Yeah, am I gonna get the 121 that I so desperately crave, or is it gonna bounce? Nope, 123 got hammered again. I should get it based on price action. Everyone's panicking the fuck out. It should drop. Come on, 122. 122 flashed. Guys, come on, give us me fucking payday. What the fuck? Lungs are panicking. The average, it's all changed. The average initially was like, as in, I was short in the 148s, 147s. Average, I mean, I was short a starter in the 140s, and then I was probably full size 153. So my average is about 148, and I'm covering me last at 121. So I took it like 30 cents. I took it like 20% on this. Short from the 148s, covering in the 120s. Good amount of money, man. This will not go down that much further. Still patiently waiting. Oh, it's bouncing. You fucker. Give us me. I was so close to being out. What's the fucking? What have I got? I don't want to wait. 405 bucks. Shall I wait? 124. No, I may just take it off. I can't be bothered. 124. 125. 124. 123. Come on, give us the 121. I like to stick to the targets that I put in. 64,000 at 123. Are you fucking joking us? I am. Fuck you guys. Oops, pressed the wrong button. What am I? All right, I took my position off so I can just market cover it. Oh no. Yeah, fuck this. Covered. Out. $405 realized. That is just a screenshot. This stuff. I'll just talk you through the trades today. It's 125 now. That is just screenshot me I just want to screenshot some stuff. Screenshot this, but I can't show you me. I'll just screenshot that, and I'll screenshot the open and closed positions, so I can talk you through the trades. Wait, just trying to copy and paste yours. One sec. Wait, need to make it tight onward. Crop, quick styles. What the fuck? Picture format. Oh no, one's below the other one. All right, I'm going to share my screen now and just show you what I did and stuff. One sec. Stop sharing that. Hide that. What's the Brian? What's the thesis behind? I'll explain it to you in a second, and then I'm coming off. I just want to share my screen application. So I want to talk you through some stocks today, so you guys can see Word, right? Yeah, cool. So these are my 3 trades today. LEDS, I took $145 on. Basically, it always gaps up and fails. So I was short from 273,000 shares. So that's $2,000 position, 2,700. I was out at 259 overall. It was just not good news. It was up a lot. It's got a history of failing. So that was LEDS. So obviously 273 to 259 is like 14, maybe 5 or 6% on LEDS. That was kind of early in the morning. NVAX has been a bit stupid. Shouldn't have shorted that, although it's down much more now. But NVAX was just overextended, and it was overextended daily and intra. But the news was good, so it was conflicting. Kind of regret this, but I still took a couple of percent. Again, only 200 shares, tiny. Vive was definitely the main one of the day, so I'm 3 out of 3 today. Vive was the main one of the day. Short 1,500. It worked out. I mean, honestly, I was short mainly around the 145s, 146s, but as in some below, some after, and then I shorted a bit lower. So whatever it is, the average is 142. Let's just work this out. So if I go with a calculator, 1 second, just doing this now. Calculator, 1.42 minus 1.27 equals 15 divided by 1.42. It says I made 10% overall. Did I make 10%? Maybe I'm only made 10% on it, or maybe I'm dividing it wrong. I don't know. But I made at least 10% on Vive. I thought I'd made more, but I obviously didn't. But that's a total of, you can see a bit lower. Me cash was 600 at the start. It's now 2,500. Buying power's loads of leverage to give you, but I didn't use leverage at all today on anything. Day realized $405 on a $2,500 account without leverage. So I'll go up to, there'll be some fees. So I'll be like 2,850, something like that. But let's now just go back onto stocks to trade. Guys, ask any final questions. $400 day, nice day. But ask any questions. I'll go through any trades now, and then I'm going to bounce. Vive is going to come down, and I would have got that 121 piece of shit. Also, let us just credit the shares and see if I can sell them for anything. One sec. LEDS credit. Vive credit. Good. So Vive was a shorted into the spike. I was covering in the 120s. The thesis behind Vive is every time it gaps up, it fails, and this is on 60 million volume. So I figured gap up, fail, gap down, give it all back. I looked at the news; it wasn't very good. Had one spike here, came down, and then this is on much less volume. This is only 6 million, and then when it gapped up here, it had like 20 million. So this was a much bigger move, and it still failed. So it's probably quite likely that it's going to fail here. So I looked at the news; it wasn't good. I looked at the earnings; it wasn't good. But the intraday was quite strong. So I thought, I'll tell you what I'll do. Your high of the day is the 149s. So I took a very small position in the 140s, and then I had an add in the 149s against high day. But what I did do that a lot of traders wouldn't do is I added another short in the 156s. And if it broke through the 156s, because I was letting it go through higher day because it's got such a bad chart, such bad in, and such bad news. The type of company that's going to manipulate and ramp it up and ride it through. And I've seen so many times these shitty companies let the stock break higher day. So instead, what I do is I position myself for full size on the break of higher day rather than shorten with me risk at higher day from here. And then, yeah, it just fell apart. So I got me last out at 153, I think, covering in the 130s. Watch the video back, the whole trade's on YouTube. You can see that I was never worried, never scared, never any element of panic or anything like that. It was just, I've seen it many times before. LEDS was same thing, man. Just gaps up and fails, gaps up and fails, gaps up and fails. Has one run, gives it back. Has one run, gives twice as much back. This day, like, couldn't spike, massive wick, massive wick. So when it gapped up today, I can't remember where I took it. I showed where I took it. I chased it down because it's such a shitty company. I'm pretty sure I was shorting the, like, somewhere in this, probably even down here. I may have been shorting the 280s, but anyway, I was shorting the 280 and I was covering, can't remember where I covered. Let's check the averages again. So on LEDS, I was a short. I averaged into the short, which lowers your entry, but overall, yeah, I was 273 to 259. That's terrible. So I was shorting here, and I could have took 80. I could have took 80 cents on the fucker. It's so sad. I could have took 80 cents on this. But when Vive popped up and it just looks like such a good opportunity, I got out with I ditched LEDS and took Vive, and LEDS was probably the better stock. And then my last one was NVAX, but we'll not talk about it because it wasn't. I don't think it was good. I was never down more than 20 or 30 bucks, but it wasn't good. Let's just do some questions, guys, and then I'll take a quick look at what's screening. Nothing. Dude, what the fuck's going on with this market, man? NNVC is another notorious. NNVC's halted. What the fuck? Yeah, it's another stock that's shit, but it's a reverse split and it's ran. Jesus Christ. So NNVC will be a really nice short in a couple of days. ICCC, I'm sure NVAX, ICCC, and TROV are also the market's on fire. What's going on with ICCC? Let's have a quick look. Guys, the market is on fire. What the fuck? How are all these halted? Must be something wrong. Yeah, whatever. I mean, these are all volatile first day thing. I can't even be bothered to look at them. I'll look at them tomorrow to see potential shorts. TROV, because I'm not shorting first screen days like after 9:30. It's just not my style. Oh, TROV's a piece of shit. Look at this. Oh my god, bad long term, bad spikes. Had a green day. Is this the green day? It's first green day? Yeah, it's first green day. I mean, if I could be bothered, I'd be shorting 180s, risking 190. It's got multiple runs here. It's doing no, it does have multiple runs. It's the type of stock that I'll just, if it gets up 50-60%, I'll short the first red day. But it looks like it's giving it back and it's done. Anyway, great. Let's quickly do questions. Yeah. Okay, so let's go from the top. Let's have a quick look at what you guys are saying from the market open. So, Leroy, good trading. Thanks, buddy. Mars, GNPX, and Vive look similar. How did you know GNPX could squeeze? Answer that question for you. So, GNPX and Vive look similar. It's very. Yeah, you're very right. You're very true. The difference, GNPX and Vive are very similar, and GNPX could squeeze and did squeeze, and Vive didn't. And there's a few differences and reasons why. Multiple. One is that 90% of traders in the market are long biased. So GNPX has got huge volume, which means that a lot of people are wanting to buy it, whereas Vive had considerably less volume, which means that a lot of people are less interested, and it's more likely that everyone's going to trade GNPX and forget about Vive, making GNPX the stock that's going to run long, Vive the one that's going to run short. The second more important difference is that GNPX had a fast track news that it was gonna they were gonna fast track a genome, not a biologist. They had a genome study that might help cure lung cancer, so they fast tracked it through FDA approval. Where Vive, the news was like shit news, like it was like phony fake news. So the news was good on GNPX, the volume was good on GNPX, and the news and the volume on Vive was bad, and that's the difference, and that's why I knew Vive would fall and GNPX would run. I'm giving away secrets, guys. Fucking hell. And it's only because I want to have a live stream with 100 people in it. So I'm telling you all of the secrets of everything that I know of trading, just so I can get over 100 on a live stream. And I don't even get paid for it. I'm doing it for fun. So like attention. Vive's at 138. Well, let's have a quick look at where Vive is now. Vive's at 126. If I could really be bad, I'd reshort it, but I just can't be bothered. Nah, no, not at 125. If this fuck, I'll give it back to the 120s, you know, but I'm just not doing it. Hussein, careful. Dude, you like Vive looked risky, but it's not if you trade it with accurate risk reward and you've got the discipline to cut your losses. Seen it a million times. It does look scary, it does look risky, and these kind of shorts into spikes are 99% of people, it's not for them. It took us about 3 years to be able to get to this level. Yes, and if you can't get to this level, that's when you're making 500% growth in 20 days with 2 red days. I've had 2 red days. I had one red day and I lost $220 and I was gutted because I fucked up. And that's the biggest loss I've had this month. The other red day was $10. I've only had 2. Never been down more than $220 this month, and when I was, I cut it. And I was right. I could have made the money back. That would have been a green day, but you've got to have discipline. Was short Vive. Sam, check GNPX. I'm curious about GNPX on how it's running. I still think this is potentially a long. I can't get VWAP for some reason, but this starts picking through 150. I'd be buying 150, risking off the 145 consolidation. I still think GNPX is a long. Vive is weak, man. Stop trying to wait for a nice buy opportunity. IVE, dude, I'm short Vive, man. Yeah, dude, I'm short. Dude, I took $400 today. I took 200 and something on Vive. I'm short. Come on, people. Ricardo, cheers. GNPX failing big. It's not, dude, Bram. GNPX is not failing big. I think that I honestly think that GNPX could have a big day tomorrow. Could have a big second day tomorrow. I think GNPX honestly is the type of stock. Look. Is this GNPX now? Look, boom. This could be its next move up. It's trapped shorts in. It's lured them in. Look at this. 88,000, 100,000 at 157. Oh my God. It's going to halt. This is going to halt. Watch. Oops, shit. I told you, Vive, it's fucking that halt. That's going to gap up and go higher. I told you guys, GNPX. Told you guys, Brown, it's not. It's fucking, this is going to run today and run tomorrow as well. Highly likely. GNPX halted. Yeah, man. I told you before that green spike even happened. Sergio Ramirez is laughing. Who's this? Alvaro, hola dude, how's it going? Aaron, I think I've already answered your question. I've gone through them all. Bram, would you trade a GNPX? Yeah, dude. It's a long. It's an absolute long. But I'd be buying it. I'd like it's spoiled now because it's you want to buy it off all this consolidation, but like now it's halted. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with it. It's gonna get really want to be buying around halts unless you mad as money who knows how to do it really well. So now but yeah, I would have been ideally you wanted to grab through 50 and buy it long and short off 145. I think this could be in the 180s, 190s twos. It's a fast track FDA. It's fast track for FDA approval in lung cancer. It's huge news. Lung cancer is the biggest killer of men in the world and women, I think. Josh, did you short at the beginning with a $600 account? Yeah, it started with $630 at the start of the year. Yeah, I don't know, and I know I'm being arrogant and stuff. I'm not being arrogant. I'm just trying to prove a point because I want to get more fucking listeners on here. Yeah, but I don't know anyone who turns $600 into $2,900 in 21 days. It's January 21 right now. What happened to GNPX? Let's see. Tesla keeps going. Too many good stocks to look at Tesla today. But yeah, I know it's on a run. GNPX unhalted, it's halted again. What's your average? I'm out of it now. Leroy, Limo. Bram, what's your thesis behind Vive? Just explained it. Who dat? What broker do you use? Trade Zero. How do you short? Go with Trade Zero. Any questions? Bram, thanks for sharing your thesis. Knowledge, you appreciate it. Good day. Thanks. See you later. Cheers, Stephen. Ricardo, thanks, Stephen. Really appreciate your time and knowledge. Happy to help, guys. Happy to help. Would you short GNPX tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not. I think it's got a big day too. If it's no volume and it's opening red and everyone's forgot about it, then maybe, but otherwise, no. Deep, I shorted NVAX because it's a high flow in the history of crashing on day 3, but took my biggest loss on the front side. Let's have a quick look at NVAX if you've lost some money. Oh, Thieves, I would have got me 121. NVAX. I'm sure NVAX are on multiple days, no? Yeah, NVAX is the one I shorted as well, but very, very carefully. Yeah, NVAX is fell now, but I mean, Deep, I shorted NVAX because it's a high float with a history of crashing on day 3. Yeah, but dude, like that, I don't think you can do that. Like 1, 2, 3 crash. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 crash. But the thing about today, though, dude, it traded the most volume it ever did in its history. So if it's trading the most volume it's ever did in its history, you can't really guess what's going to happen. You have to wait till the market opens, and like, wait till 5 minutes before the market opens and think, all right, I'll take a starter at 980. I'll short the higher day at 10, and then if it breaks through 10, I'll give it 10, 20 cents wiggle room if it keeps on going and consolidates and pushes them out. But you cannot ever, ever, ever be shorting this front side. This is so strong, and it can go on and on and on. And just as it pulls back, it rips to a new high. You can never, ever, ever be shorting this. Not with that volume, not with this chart, not with that gap up, not with a history of multi-day runs. Just so what if it runs 3 days and fails on the 4th? At the end of the day, with record volume, it's probably going to do what everyone thinks. It's going to do the opposite of what everyone thinks and blow through the fucking 15s. Got to have better risk reward. Got to have a better plan. Would you show GNPX after tomorrow? Yeah, I already answered. Last question. Any other questions? And I'm bouncing, guys. Nice day, $400. What did I make? 405. Nice day, $405. Not pushing me luck. I'll be out. Not even gonna look at the market because I've got a headache and I've been at work all day. Just gonna keep living the dream. Yeah, that's it. Peace. Peace. Bye. Yo. Just 2 seconds. I'm just coming out of work. I'll give you a call. Give us 10 minutes. Okay. Bye bye. Yeah, guys. All right. Peace. Thank you so much. It's been beautiful. Live the dream.